Why do women go back? Once they've left, why do they go back? In previous segments, I've talked about financial control as being one of those issues, but now we're going to reverse that. When women come out of domestic violence situations, one of the things that they can do is to go through the system through DV Connect. DV Connect will get them into a shelter, they'll get them into a safe spot, and after 3 or 4 months they come out and they go into public housing, department housing, which is great because you really want that. It's like only a third of your pension or something. It's quite a low rate, and it's how it should be, really. So that is fantastic to do it that way. But when they come out, there's nobody there. There's nobody to help them. So they go into a house and there's some pamphlets left there, which is fantastic, but there is nobody to walk with them. So that's the space that DARE is filling. When the women come out, we walk with them and we help them. So hopefully very soon, those women with those pamphlets will be able to include DARE's, get a chappie, get a support buddy to help you. So for the financial control part, what happens is that at some point along that journey, I remember being a single mum. I was a single mum for 11 years, and it was so hard. But I was lucky. I had my mum. My mum and my dad were there, and if I ever needed to borrow money, I always had to pay it back. But they were there for those emergency times, and so was my nana. But not everybody's that lucky, and we'll talk about isolation later on. But so what happens is one lady has come out. She was out of a shelter for about 3 months, so she was about 6 or 7 months down the track, and Centrelink just cut her pension. She was on a carer's pension. Her son come off medication, and so Centrelink just cut her pension for 3 weeks. So she had no money for food, no money for rent, no money for fuel, no money for nothing, and she was hysterical. I mean, what do you do when Centrelink takes away everything and you've got to reapply for that money back? How do you pay your rent? How do you get food? How do you get your kids to school? How do you get them to the doctors if you've got no fuel? I mean, a lot of these women who are single moms live week to week, amen. But, you know, they live week to week. So when you're waiting for your pay to come in. And so for the financial aspect of women not having that money is one of the biggest reasons also why women go back, because they are better off to be with the guy who hits her and abuses her, but who gives her kids a roof over their head and food to eat. You know what? A lot of women can handle the abuse and the assault, but they think that they can because their kids are being fed and they've got a roof over their heads. And you know what? There are agencies to help you. DARE can help you navigate that system. We can link you with people who will get you food. We can link you with services who will advocate for you to make sure that it doesn't matter about your rent. It can get paid a few weeks down the track. We can help you. Okay, you can get petrol vouchers. There's lots of things that is out there for women of DV. You do not need to go back. And so that's one of the reasons financially is why women actually return. We go, why do they go back once they left? Well, it's financial, and our government is not helping them. But you know what? DARE's going to try and step into that gap. We're not here to, we're not the answer for everything, but once we're up and running across Australia and the community and the business community are involved, and we've got all community centres and all DV services on board, you know, there's a lot of women that we're going to be able to help. So make sure you get on board and start supporting us as well.